Hi, how's it going? So, I had to answer a question for a podcast recently. And I'm not going to say the name of the podcast because it hasn't aired yet. Maybe it will. And when it does, I will send it to you. But I had to answer a question for this host. And he asked, tell me your side hustles. And so, like a side hustle, right? Like when you have a job and then you have a side job. And I think a lot of people, at least here in LA, I know a lot of people, maybe it's that whole entrepreneur thing, but looking back at all of my friends and looking around at my friends, I think a lot of people have side hustles, and your Pilates teaching might be a side hustle right now. And so what I wanted to let you know that Pilates was supposed to be my side hustle. I actually was never intending on being a full-time Pilates instructor. I thought I was going to just continue to run jewelry stores and manage salespeople, and then I also loved merchandising retail stores, and I was moving up in the company that I was in, and I honestly thought, this is it. I'm just going to run these stores, and I kept getting promoted, and there was bigger jobs coming up in my future, and I was excited about it. But I really loved doing Pilates, and I needed a way to do Pilates, so I became a teacher so that I could teach some classes and a few privates and then take that money, and it would pay for, my Pilates sessions and maybe some Lululemon, right? So obviously it's like 10 years ago. And this is what I thought I would do. And I got so busy so quickly that my side hustle became my hustle. And not a hustle in a bad way, but became like the thing I did. I had to make a really tough decision. I had to leave the job that I had, which is what I've been planning on doing, right? Like, it's kind of weird when your goals change and you don't really realize it. I can tell you a few times my goals like legitimately took a big switch, and that was one of them. I just woke up one day and realized, holy shit, like I'm actually more a Pilates instructor than I am going to be this retail maven, and I'm so okay with that. But then, wait, how do I do that? Like, how do I teach Pilates full time? Which is a really dumb question, I think, but not also. Like, there's no dumb questions. But I didn't know what a Pilates instructor full-time gig would look like. And I had to take a big leap of faith. And I just had to do it. And I was lucky enough to have some amazing people along the way ask some really interesting questions of me that made me reflect and to do things. And that's why we're here. Because Profitable Pilates was going to be a side hustle to my Pilates teaching. And more it's becoming what I do most of the time, is just helping teachers like yourself and studio owners like yourself just really enjoy and take advantage of this awesome job that we have to do. And there are going to be days that you are just down. And there are going to be times when everybody feels like they're out of town. But, they're not all out of town. It just can feel like that. And there are going to be times when you wake up and you're like, things are shifting, and I'm shifting as a teacher, and like, what do I do? And so what I want to share with you is that I've been there. Totally have been there. Pilates was my side hustle, and then it became my full-time thing, and taking that leap of faith from a salaried job to getting paid by the hour, and the hour was dependent on a client showing up with their money. Dude, that was tough and scary and hard. But the beautiful part about all of it is that when you teach Pilates, you really do get to dive into what you like to teach the most. And the riches are in the niches. And if you don't believe me, I've got a webinar on that, because they are. And if you change how you enjoy teaching and what you enjoy teaching, you can change your business to do those things. And you can enjoy what you're doing. You don't have to feel guilty doing it. And it can be a side hustle, or it could be your main gig, and you can have another side hustle. But I can totally, like, you are not alone on some Pilates island as an instructor. Your problems you're not the only one who has them. And I don't want you to not feel unique, but I want you to feel not alone. And I want you to know that, I made Profitable Pilates to be a space where I could give you the information that you want and you need. So when I hear from you about what you want and you need, then I answer that. and I answer it in blogs, and I answer it in webinars, and I answer it in one-on-one coaching. And I've been in your shoes. I've overscheduled myself. I've worked for other people. I've worked for myself. I've traveled and taught. You know, I'm here to give you the advice and be the soundboard that you need. And that's, you know, that's what I wanted to tell you today. So Pilates was my side hustle, was supposed to be my side hustle. I'm so glad that it isn't. I'm even more thrilled that Profitable Pilates, this page, is a big part of my weekly life and working with teachers like yourself, because you inspire the shit out of me. Like, it's just so exciting to see all the things that you're all doing, and the more you're doing your thing, the more people that are enjoying Pilates, because if you really are teaching what you enjoy, then your clients will flock to you, and I don't want to teach everybody. I just want to teach the people that want what I've got to offer. So I want you to teach what you love to offer so that more and more people are inspired to work out and to enjoy this practice that we call Pilates. So I hope that this was a really fun live at lunch, and I hope that your Pilates teaching career is the side or main dish that you love. And if it isn't, or if you just need a little extra spice, let me know. DM me. I keep everything confidential, and I'm here to answer whatever questions you have. You can also reach me, Leslie, Lesley, at profitablepilates.com. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.